Maxie, straight off the training ground, lads, looking forward to hopefully keeping this nice little bit of momentum going now.
Yeah, of course. We're on a nice little run, so obviously heads and minds on Leamington now on Saturday.
And what about yourself, kind of just easing yourself back into the team now with some very important minutes the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's good to be back. Obviously I had an injury for a few weeks, but back to normal now training. I feel fit and ready, yeah.
Talk us through the work you've had to do over the last few weeks and as you've been finishing off that rehab.
It's just getting back up to speed really, because when you're out you can't really do much. So it's just obviously getting back into training, getting back into a routine and getting back up to the levels everyone else is at. And
those are some good levels as well, aren't they? Especially with the lads performing well at the moment.
Exactly, you can see how well they are performing as a unit. You can't fault anyone the last 3 games, so yeah.
And real challenge at any time coming off the bench, but coming off the bench at Chorley and here at home last weekend, difficult kind of settings, I guess, with the lads trying to see games out?
Yeah, I guess so, but you got to come on and do your job, ain't you? You got to come on. It is hard coming on and getting straight up to the level of the game, like the tempo, but you got to make sure that you're coming on and you're doing your job and you can be relied on, because the lads have worked hard for 80 minutes saying you come on, you got to be reliable. And
I guess just kind of getting as many minutes in the bank now physically for you, but also creating an impression for the management as well.
That's the thing. We've got a tight knit squad, and everyone's back fit at the minute. So it's only good to have everyone back chomping at a bit for positions. So the lads are doing it on the pitch at the minute, and we've got a good bench as well if needed.
Goes without saying, all lads want to be playing all the time, but I guess it's harder to be knocking on the manager's door, so to speak, when the lads are getting those results.
Exactly, it's a good thing, and you can't complain if they're winning. So if you're on the bench or you're not involved, you've got to bide your time.
How do you kind of reflect on the start the team's made as a whole?
I think we couldn't have asked for a better start. Obviously, we've won the last 3 on the bounce. We lost to Chester, but we went down to 10 men early on. I think we dominated that game as well. So I think we couldn't have asked for a more positive start, but not to worry about that now. It's obviously each game at a time, so we're thinking about Leamington now.
Is that the thing as well, without kind of getting too carried away with having won 3 games, which it is, just kind of making that 33 rather than anything else and just keep going?
Exactly, you've got to take it a game at a time, haven't you? It's a long old season, so we won't worry about what everyone else is doing, we'll just worry about ourselves and keep ticking the games up.
Leamington on Saturday, a tricky one in that probably you won't have many teams that come to Angler and work harder than they will on Saturday.
Exactly, they're a hard working team. Paul Oliver always has them hard working, they work hard for him, and they're a very direct team. So listen, there are no easy games in this league, you can't underestimate anyone, so we've got to be 100% at it, and I'm sure we will.
Good experience within their squad as well, but
yeah.
Like here I guess, but players who know the level.
Exactly, a lot of players that know the level, so obviously we've got to be on our A game and make sure we are.
And the home wins also, we talked a lot before Saturday about needing to get that first home win, but I guess the more points here at Angler the better.
That's right, this has got to be a fortress, isn't it, like it used to be. When teams come here, they're going to know that they're in for a game this season, which obviously we've done the last game, so yeah.